about, trying to figure out what it's all about. Existentialist, am I worth anything or just discount? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
That was sick. That was a great sounds of Watts with Outside on WNHHLP 103.5 FM New Haven. Myself, Preston, with my partner in crime, Long Island raised, Elm City made, Mr. E.Z. BlueZ. Easy BlueZ, you are always better with the introduction more than me. Who do we have with us today on the program?
It is said that four walls can define you. It can refine you. Four walls can develop the person in which you are. Four walls can trap you in an existence. Four walls could help you grow. Four walls could make you into the person you are supposed to be. Four walls can fully narrate where you are going. And for that and that alone, I want you to put your hands together, not if you're driving. If you're driving, please keep your hands at 10 and 2 because we don't need any accidents. But mentally, I want you to put your hands together for the fantastic, the amazing, the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious cast of Four Walls is in the building. Welcome, Benvenue. How is everybody?
Woo! Hey, what's up, Easy? Hey, Preston.
Hello. And let's not forget Sunshine. We had her up before as a guest. She was awesome.
Part of the cast too.
Her personality is 1,000% plus more. But we got these great guests here. Introduce yourselves, guys. Who are you? What are you about? What made you want to pursue this acting gig? Is this your first ever acting job? Everyone all at once now. Matter of fact, I'll start. Let's go with Q. How are you, man?
Hey, how you guys doing? God bless everyone.
God bless
everyone as well. Yeah, man. My name's Q Amir. I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
All right.
I just kind of always thought it'd be cool to be a part of a film and be an actor. I looked up to Denzel Washington and like all of the great actors back in the day, and I was like, I could do that. And lo and behold, God put on my timeline that they were casting for a little local film in my city, in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So I was like, man, let me go check them out. And I went there and I met the director, Miss Shine. She was lovely. She had a list of characters available. I just kind of took the script and I picked the character, which I have now is Isaac. He plays one of the main characters. And, I was able to secure that position, and I'm excited, man, to bring her vision forward. It's been a great opportunity, and it's been a lot of fun pushing through to bring her vision, to fruition.
Q, what's your favorite Denzel Washington film?
Manchurian Candidate, hands down.
Okay.
Only because obviously everybody want to pick Training Day or something like that, but this man delivered an Emmy-winning, actor presentation, and he didn't get out of the chair. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's phenomenal. He did very little, but he brought us a phenomenal picture, and I thought that was very powerful. How about you?
Me? Inside Man. Inside Man is one of my favorite Denzel Washington movies, and there's so many to count, but I gotta go Inside Man. That's the first one I caught my bug. But it's not enough about me. It's not about me. Stavon.
Okay.
How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm excellent. What caught the acting bug for you?
Well, ever since I saw these shows on TV and stuff, I just felt like, when I get older, I would like to do that, to pursue my dream and I just wanted to get into the acting career. And then when I met Sunshine, she helped me out to get that. So, yeah, so I got to give a big thank you to her because she helped me get to the acting dream.
One more question before I go further, talk more about you. I want to see you perfectly. There's a lot of light just surrounding your face. I seem that God is definitely protecting you, but we want to see your great face for the audience.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. You want to turn that phone to the side. That'll be really cool. So we can get a good angle of you. We want to see you right.
Okay.
All right, that's a lot better. Beautiful. Awesome. And you said you met with Sunshine.
Yes.
And everything. You said it was a great experience talking to her. And what got you more into the project? What made you be interested into this role?
Well, what made me interested was like
Mm-hmm.
Mally. He he can kind of like relate to me kind of because
Okay.
he goes through some stuff that I kind of go through. So like I can kind of relate with him. So like I feel like that role was kind of perfect for me.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Gotcha. Did you grow up like in a performance school, like doing stuff with the theater beforehand? This is just the first acting spot right off the
This is the
bat.
first acting.
That's
This
awesome.
is first.
Nice. Now, was a little nervous tension. That's normal. There's nothing to be
Hmm.
embarrassed about. There's nothing to be ashamed about. Like when you just were just first getting in there, like for the part, because this is definitely will require some growth and
Yes.
everything in you and everything. Just tell me just a little bit more about that experience, just like going in for the first time.
Well, when I auditioned,
Mm-hmm.
it was very crazy. I thought I was so nervous. I thought I was never gonna get the role, but
Right.
then I just had to like keep practicing my lines when I got there. So
Mm-hmm.
then when I just kept practicing them, I went over them with Sunshine, and then that's when we did the full thing.
Right.
And then she told me I got the part, and I was very excited. You know, it
Mm.
was I just couldn't believe it.
All right, this is a question for both of you, for Q. And am I saying your name right, Stavon? I just want
Yeah,
to triple
you are.
check. All right,
Yeah.
good, beautiful. Q and Stavon, answer just each individually. When that camera rolled for the first time, how great and important did that feel?
It felt really good actually,
Mm,
for it being my first time, it felt very good.
gotcha. Q.
Yeah, for me, it just felt like go time, man. It was like
Mm-hmm.
this is what this is what we train for, you know.
Gotcha.
And I was so excited for this opportunity. I got to train with my brother. He's also a seasoned actor. He does films all over the world, and he got to help me to deliver my lines to really own the character who Isaac is. And I was just very excited to really put on a show. And yeah, for me, it was like this is 8 Mile. That you only got one shot, and here it is. So I wanted to do everything I could to make sure my presence elevated the film as much as possible.
Mm. Sunshine. How great does it feel to be a coach for these great individuals right here?
I mean, I don't think they're giving themselves enough credit because they both came in and rocked the auditions. So it's a little bit of me, all God, and
Right.
them. So it feels good to be able to watch the growth.
Mm.
Definitely feels good.
Mm. Guys,
Now,
tell me about the most challenging scene that you guys had to perform as an actor within the whole role and script for just being the first time.
For me, it would have been the salon scene, the first scene that's in
Mm.
a movie.
Okay,
That would have been the most hardest one for me.
gotcha. Q.
Well, for me, it would be more of there's an intimate scene to where I'm talking to my new fiance about my baby mom, and
Hmm.
just really conveying the emotion that obviously I'm frustrated. The baby mom is giving me drama, and I'm trying, but I also have issues with my fiance of some form of infidelity, which will come out in the film.
Hmm.
So it's like I'm battling two different emotions at the same time, and I got to make sure I touch on both of them intimately. So for me, that was a challenge that I saw come, as we've been shooting. That was my first challenge.
Mm. How impactful is it just telling stories about people of color in their community?
Is that for Miss Shine?
Just not just for well, we asked Shine enough. I just want to know more about you guys more. I should elaborate, and I apologize. For just for Q and just for Stavon, just how impactful for you is just portraying these roles of color and just the impact you're just bringing into your community.
Well, I'll start off first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big stickler because I don't really like that every time there's a black film, we got to be gangsters, drug dealers, and murderers.
Right.
And, I mean, obviously it's not the Cosby's anymore. That's been ruined. Uh, Family Matters. I grew up on Family Matters and like household films. So I'm really thankful for Shine bringing this Christian based film and allowing us to the opportunity to show that just because you come from the hood or the South Side, it doesn't encompass everything that we are, you know, and that we do have the potential and capacity to be more, and there's more sides to us than just the urban street thug, you know,
Mhm.
and I really appreciate that opportunity. That's something that I saw. What about you, Stefan?
I agree with you. I agree.
Got you. What's the best piece of feedback or advice? Because there's a mix of seasoned actors who are part of the project and young actors as yourselves who are part of the project. What's the best criticism you gotten just throughout this whole experience from each one of you?
I haven't got no criticism. I just been like
Okay.
support and love, you know. I
That
haven't
that
gotten none, no
can't get
criticism.
can't go wrong with that. You got
Yeah,
there's love on the set. We
honestly,
love to be
yeah,
loved.
it's been well received from
Uh
our seasoned actors. They just, you know, they offer like they're impressed, you know, and they like the delivery. I can't lie, I don't want to toot our own horn, but we got a
mhm.
great cast of people, and I just think it's divine timing. That you couldn't pay people to do what we've been able to do with so little, you know. And people show up, dedicate their time and their talent, and no one's is not wanting for anything. You know, everyone is really delivering and putting everything on the line, giving 110%. And
Mhm.
that's why I believe in this project so much. It's like it's meant to happen almost.
Um, has there ever been a moment when you're in the role doing your thing, you're in complete zone and something just went wrong, but you had just to keep going and going and going and just remain that professionalism while you're on set?
Yeah,
You or
it's when
Esteban?
it's when the first time we started filming the
Right.
salon scene, I kept looking at the camera, but I kept like trying not to look at the camera because it was my
Gotcha.
first time. So I had to kept like, you know, telling myself not to look at the camera, just look at my sister, you know? So yeah.
Yeah. And also, you
Right.
know, there's scenes where there's multiple actors on camera. Maybe they're doing something in the back, and you know, their audio may be a little too loud. They be talking a little too loud over the main scene conversation. So you know, is that, and then you know, obviously people not remembering their lines. It's like, you know, it's silly, but it's something that we work through together. I think it's all been a part of the process, really. You know.
For Q and Esteban, just still talking to you guys, getting know more in between inside your heads. What's your process for memorizing lines without sounding robotic?
Oh, for me,
Yeah.
it's been repeating the lines over 1,000 times, ten
Hmm.
thousand times, saying them backwards, and having obviously my brother. He's been help for me because he can tell me. He's like, "Oh no, you're inflecting wrong. Do it again, until it sounds natural." He's
Hmm.
like, "Who are you? What's your name? My name is Isaac. Where are you from? What are you doing? What's happening here?" And really, just it's really like I don't know what the method is to it, but method acting to where you are that person. And it's like, how would that person react to someone pushing them this way or pushing them that way? How would this person react? And that's something for me, or just to add on before Stefan goes, I didn't want to cut you off, but
Of course.
I just feel like this role was made for me. I don't know if other actors say that, but just being, just reflecting on my life and the things that I've been through, this
Right.
character is me. Like
Hmm.
in a lot of ways. Reformed criminal, trying to change his life, got a new fiance who's in the church, and he's getting out of the streets, but the streets keep calling. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dang, I could resonate with that. So it's just like I'm trying to get better friends, go to better places, do better things, but then you know, my kid is in the ghetto, so I have a reason to go there. But when I'm there, you know, it's like dirt gets on everybody when you're there. So it's like that kind of feeling, and you know, that's what helps me resonate with the character a lot. Uh, Stefan, what you have to say?
Um one of the actors in the film,
Hmm.
for one of my lines, he helped me out trying to like figure out what to say. No, not what to say, how to feel when I'm saying it.
Mm.
So like it helped me actually a lot. And I had to thank my mom because she helped me out with the lines too. So like I
Nice.
would read the lines and then she would read the person that I'm talking to. So she would read them, and I would just base off with that, like the emotion of it.
Is there a role, just speaking with the actors again, for Q and Stavon, is there a role within that film you see yourself playing besides the role that you've been given? Let's just say like there's like a father figure, like, man, I really could have played him, or there's like this mentor in the film. You're like, man, I can see myself doing that. I can see myself being that character. Is that ever thought, ever processed, just within the whole experience you gathered within making the film?
No, I just feel like Mally is like for
Mally
me,
is you? Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mally's
that's
for
cool.
me.
Q?
I would agree as well.
All right.
I did audition for two parts. You know, I was
Okay.
like Dr. Ricketts was more of a supporting character, which you'll see him in episode 2. But
Nice.
I just feel like Isaac is me, like, you know what I mean, and I have the tenacity and the ability to bring it out, and I don't think any other character really resonates with me like Isaac does.
Mm. Sunshine. Is this their personalities at like 5%, or we see like a whole new being of these characters when we're watching them for the first time on the series?
So when you're watching them for the first time, I'll break it down first. For
Absolutely.
Mally, and Mally said it best. You know, Mally goes through a lot of things as a young, almost teenager, and I see that in Stavon.
Mm.
Now, I have to give props to Stavon because he's taking on a scene, a role where he does have to come out of his comfort zone a bit.
Right.
With the shooting. So, we're not gonna spoiler alert, but I'm not gonna give too much away.
Yeah, I
But
want to
I,
give too
I
much at
give,
all.
yeah, I give him props for Q with his Isaac, the personality that he portrays. I don't know. I think that he's pretty much dead on. He's dead on in describing himself as opposed to Isaac. So I think they got that.
Mm. Question for all three of y'all. What are the casting meetings like? Tell me about the great stuff that you learn. How inspiring is just to get together than just like talking about the next scene and the preparation and the planning. Just digging a little bit more into behind the scenes from that. Just your own point of view from all three of you.
I'll let the two cast members answer that question,
Absolutely.
then I'll answer it.
Not a problem.
The cast members for me, they are amazing. They are very, very nice. When I got the role of Mally, they were very open armed and very welcoming.
Awesome.
You know, they helped me out with a lot of stuff with my lines and stuff, and they were very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Like I said, we got a perfect group. You know, I don't want to jinx it, but it's just like everybody who shows up, they give 110%. Everyone, like their natural personality matches their character in the film, in the show, and I'm just like, you can't make that up. You know what I mean? It just kind of fell in place like Jenga pieces, man. And I'm excited how everyone else is able to make time, and I'm just excited to see the finished product, and that's under Shine's direction. I believe it's going to be a beautiful product.
Nice.
So, you know me, Preston, I'm going to say all the time, God don't make mistakes. For the audition, the casting for the actual actors and actresses, like Q said, everything fell into place, and it was a divine timing for each cast member to come in at a particular time. So when the casting auditions to me are always a little tense because you got a whole bunch of emotions in the room and you never know what you're going to get, but these guys and ladies, they rocked it. So I'm super blessed to have them.
To the actors, what was it like seeing yourself on camera for the very first time in an edited scene? How great did that feel? Was
For
it
me,
up to 1,000?
For me, it's always cringe.
Mhm.
It's just like, oh, that's me. I'm like, oh, maybe I should have lost a little more weight or ironed my shirt a little more. I was like, I don't know. It's always super cringe. But what I enjoy most is other people's take-in of me. I'm like, so
Right.
what did you think? What did you think? Because me, I'm just like, ugh.
Stay on. Your
Yeah.
thoughts.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What was the question again?
What was it like seeing yourself on camera for the first time, either in an edited scene or just when it was done shooting? How great did that feel? How high was your dopamine at that moment?
It felt I felt good, but like, to
Mm.
see myself on like TV or stuff, I felt like kind of cringe, I'm like, maybe I could have did this, maybe I could have corrected myself. I could have corrected myself of what I did or how I did it.
Mm.
So like it's just crazy seeing myself.
Oh, absolutely. I think your smile says it all. Your
Yeah.
smile definitely says it all. And like when everything's complete within this season, which debuts this month, you guys will probably just be feeling on cloud nine right now. So it's a great opportunity you guys gotten. Um, for the actors, do you see yourself beside going beyond that scope of acting, like writing, directing, producing, just like overseeing people just do these roles throughout your time acting within the project? Do you see yourself in another position, like behind the scenes as a camera person, even?
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like if I did like directing
Mm-hmm.
or writing, it would have been kind of cool, but I feel like acting is like more better.
Gotcha.
Yeah, absolutely. I try to do a little podcast. I like camera angles, cinematography. Anywhere I can help and shine out, I'm more than willing to. I like to just take on other roles and
Mm-hmm.
just learn and develop as well. Who knows where the skills can take you? And that's kind of been the whole thing.
Who knows where the skills can take you? Could be on a radio show on WNHHLP 103.5 FM New Haven with myself, Preston, and Mr. Long Island Rays, Elm City made EZ BlueZ. Easy, what are your thoughts on these great minds of the future?
I think this is actually absolutely incredible. And the one thing that I really wanted to ask Sunshine is, what was it like sitting on the outside of it to watch these different human beings encompass your characters and bring your characters to life? What was it like watching that transformation?
It's like watching your child take their first steps,
Hmm.
and it's such a proud but humble moment, not for me, because like I always tell you, it's none of me, it's all of God, but this is just what God is bringing to the forefront. And I don't think I'll tell you, they're not giving themselves credit, because beyond acting, they definitely, we've got a director sitting there and we've got a line producer sitting there. So it
Okay.
was, yes.
I'm not going to say that they take cues from the higher up aspect of it, but as somebody else, I'd like to say is not taking full credit for the awesomeness that she is either. I'm just going to put it out there. If we're going to call out someone else for the speck of dust in their eye, we have to remember that we have a big plank of wood sticking out of our own eyes every once in a while.
I love you, Easy. That's the best birthday present all day today.
This episode is recorded, but definitely happy birthday, Sunshine. We
Thank you.
appreciate you just introducing us to these great minds of the
Oh, it's your
future for
birthday. Happy
acting.
birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Sunshine.
I keep it on the low.
Oh, okay.
To the actors, do you feel what's the best way to say this? Do you feel your character reached its full potential after the product? Do you feel you could have done more with that character if being reintroduced to it again?
Yeah. For my
Okay.
character, I felt like for one of the scenes, I could have been like a little bit more mad or sad for one of them.
Okay. All right. Noted.
I I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like as an artist, I'm always going to be particular over this or over that. I
Mhm.
think as long as Sunshine's okay with it, I'm gonna leave it like that. If she says she need a little more we can go back to the drawing board with it. But I think that like I said, I'm swinging for par, and putting a little mustard on it, and that's where I want to leave it. I think we're right where we need to be.
Also, again, to the actors, any surprise feedback you got after when people watched your roles?
For me, none so far.
Yeah.
None so far yet.
Okay.
Yeah, same. None so far. Yeah, everything's been positive so far. Nothing
Okay.
surprising.
I
Still
got
early.
you. All right, it is still early. It is still early, and it's really great to see. And I think you guys have a great opportunity ahead. Do you see yourself playing any other characters besides the roles you have? Like, what's that dream character? Since you guys are doing this for the first time, you had the experience throughout production, but what's that dream character? You'd be like anything in the world that you wanted to portray when you get that moment, or when you achieve that moment for you guys.
You mean within this particular production, or just in
Within that
general?
particular, no, just in general.
In general,
In
knock it
general,
out of the park.
knocking it out the park. Yes,
You know,
that's what I mean. Thank you,
the
Easy.
one you strive for.
I need what's my man? No Remorse, man. I can't remember. You know, Fruitville Station, my boy. I can't think of his name right now. Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B.
No
Jordan.
Remorse, action film, coming at your head, strong black man, intelligent, articulate, and just taking over. I feel like that's something that I hold within me, and something I want to deliver on the film.
Stavon?
I don't think I really have one.
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe you're just getting ready to write the role that you're looking for. That could also
There you go.
be what it is. You know, you might not have one because you haven't written it yet.
Yeah.
But you know, it's been really fun just talking to you guys, just just getting introduced to this new world of acting. Are there any other creatives? I know Q, you said you're an artist. Any other creative avenues you've done besides acting, like music or poetry?
Oh yeah, for sure. Music, poetry. I used to go to the Poets Realm.
Awesome.
Been a while, man. I wrote a couple composition notebooks full of bleeding heart stuff. Yeah, and I also had a podcast, JCIRL, Jesus Christ in Real Life, just putting
Nice.
faith to action. And yeah, I really want to put out a positive image from a heterosexual black man. And that's really been my goal, because I feel like it's waning in today's society. We have Rebel Ridge. We got a lot of other films out there that kind of represent us in a positive light. Like I said, not just as drug dealers and gun wielders, but man, somebody with a book, somebody with a plan, somebody with a mansion. I mean, he did the right things to get there, not necessarily did nothing shady. So, that's kind of my goal with something, maybe some action adventure. I'm actually writing one now, but
beautiful.
Maybe we'll talk about that in the future.
Yeah.
Awesome. Love to talk about that in the future.
Stavon?
For me, it would have been music, because it was either a month or 2 months ago. I just learned how to play the piano, and I'm still practicing, learning like new songs to play. And hold on one second. I got this
Okay.
this little drum. I don't know what it's called, but one of the people
you
who
got
told
any
me,
clue?
huh?
No, I was talking to Easy because Easy's a
Kinda
musician.
It's very similar to like a tongue drum.
Yeah, it's like one of those drums. So like I've been like learning how to play it. We've been playing like We Will Rock You.
Nice.
Just basically we stayed on that song, been practicing that. And then for the piano, we've been learning how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb and We Will Rock You Too.
Nice.
So I've been practicing on that.
Okay. Sunshine, you are a great mentor, and you see a lot of stuff people don't see in themselves. Anything that you pulled out of these young minds and made them realize their true potential when it comes to this world, this great world of art and acting?
That's tough. I don't know if I pulled it out of them. I think they pulled it out of themselves by challenging themselves to be the character that in the role that they're set to be in.
Mm-hmm.
I know definitely for a fact that Stavon has grown so much
Awesome.
within from his first time auditioning for us and up until now. He has grown so much. And just a quick story, because I don't want to take away from them. Our
Absolutely.
last shoot, not our last shoot, but the shoot before, we did a gang scene downtown Bridgeport. I got sick. I thought I was gonna have to call the ambulance. So I schlepped into the car and sat in the car, and Q, one other cast member, and my husband took over. And when I say I called for Q to take over with the directing and on the cameras, is because I have that much faith in him. And when I looked at the footage, I thought I was going to cringe. I looked at that footage and let me tell you, they trying to take my job.
Oh, speaking of that, was just put a little piggyback on what Sunshine just said. Just want to speak to the actors again. Tell me about those long days, because acting, some hours you're there from the morning to the very night. Just tell me about that mental process. Like, how do you just like keep yourself focused?
Yeah, just to speak on the day in question, it was like
Mm,
over 100 degrees, and she was having a difficult time. And
yeah,
it was meant to be like a 2 hour shoot turned into a 5 hour shoot real fast.
yeah.
And I was determined to get it done, but also because time restraints. Everybody just so happened to be ready this day, available, and I was like, we got to get this done.
Mm-hmm.
And I type of person I am. I like to push through. I like to take a moment, execute with high precision, as best as we can. And like I said, I look forward to this. I think that this is going to be the thing to really change all of our lives. I truly believe in it. So it's like it's not enough time in the day. Anything that I could pour into it, I'm putting into it. It's not even an excuse to me. I believe in this like so much. So I look forward to long days. Maybe you can ask other cast members; they give you a different response. But as long as that we're pushing forward and we're getting stuff done, we're getting it laid,
Right.
so we can do stuff in editing, and we got every shot that we need to get shot. I'm excited, and it really just re-energizes me and re-inspires me, and that's what keeps me fueled up and keeps going. It's just the baby steps forward. As long as we're pushing forward, I'm like, let's go.
I like that.
I
I like
gotta
that
agree
energy.
with him. I gotta agree with him.
Cool. That energy is amazing. I love it. I love it. Easy. How you feel?
No, that's one of the best energies to have moving forward, and I can totally see how Sunshine can see you in a director's chair. Because it is that moving forward, that shot by shot type of aspect of it, the way that you have to move forward and see the full art aspect. But as you are developing, this character and all this kind of stuff, yes, obviously there's parallels to yourself and the character, and that's fantastic. But the real acting is in those spots where there isn't that parallel, where there is the diversity aspect of it. And what was that like to confront some of these things as Isaac or as Mal?
Uh, to confront some parts of me that aren't natural to me. Again, it took a lot of rehearsing. It took a lot of meditating on, and I just kind of sat with the words. To Miss Shine's to my benefit, I'm thankful that Miss Shine wrote a well developed character.
Mm.
It's just the way that it is written, it conveys emotion off the page. So now I just have to mirror it with my facial expressions. And that's just kind of how I felt. She did 60% of the work. Me just being there as a mannequin to her persona is an honor for me. And it really makes my job easier. So
Hmm.
there's obviously there's parts of tension that I didn't necessarily experience in my real life, and I have to display that. So how do I do that? Repetitiveness, delivering it, getting other people's feedback, but also she has these little accents on the page that help
Mm.
understand when I need to pause, when I need to speed up, when I need to be loud, when I need to be low, when and that really aided through this process for me.
Yeah. For me, it was like if I had something to fix, Sunshine, she would help me out with it. And then if I did it right, I got it right. If I did it wrong, we would just go over it and practice it again. Like sometimes before we even film, we do a rehearsal to practice before we do the real thing. So she would help me out and get into character and get how I feel with the lines.
Sunshine. I know you're a big part of this project. How many people did not get their parts? Tell me about that casting process. How many people you said, unfortunately, you had to say no to because it's a professional business.
Right. So our first audition was back in 2022, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that audition, we turned down everybody. I ain't even gonna lie. 2022,
Yeah.
we turned everybody down. This recent first audition was in October of 2024. We turned down about 17 people.
Mm-hmm.
17 people that day. And we actually only casted for 3 of the roles.
Mm.
Yeah. So the other cast members that we did cast for came just by Stavon came by word of mouth with one of the other cast members,
Okay.
and Q came by reaching out to a post about an audition. But yeah, we turned down quite a bit of people.
Mm. Uh, Writing the four walls. I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous interview that we had, but how many rewrites was for the four walls enough to make that project feel that it's finished for you?
I didn't rewrite it at all.
Mm.
I
Wow.
honestly, I honestly started the writing process. It was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be called When I Would Do Good,
Mm.
and that was from the Bible's passage of When I Would Do Good, evil is all around me, Paul the Apostle,
Mm-hmm.
and that was back in 2008. I went through so many life changes from then. 2022 came around,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it. That was it.
Wow. That's all I have to say on WNHHLP 103.5 FM New Haven. Myself, Preston, and my partner in crime, Long Island Rays, Elm City Made, Mr. EZ BlueZ. Time is unfortunately like coming to a close, but guys, I want to give this time to you. Anything I know you guys say that you are artists. If you want to plug that, go ahead. Please plug the Four Walls movie, obviously, and also any inspiring or motivational advice for someone who was afraid to take that risk you guys did? Because this is your first opportunity into the world of acting, and I assume that you are going to continue it with the amount of fun that you had with this project. So, any advice you want to give to people who just want to take that risk, no matter where they are in life? Because usually, when you take that risk, it leads to better options for you. So this time is for you guys. Go right ahead. Q or Stavon, you can start first. And please give that Instagram if people want to follow you or any social media platform. Go right
Okay,
ahead.
I'll start. So if you're in a tough situation and if
Mm-hmm.
you see like a poster or something that like be interested for you,
Right.
take that risk just in case. Because if you do get it, look it, see what happens. Even if you got like a situation going on and you took that risk, look what happened. Because who did it? God did.
True.
So yeah, so like just take a risk. Even if you don't get it, it's okay. You could just, try again for something else next time. And if you do get it, that's a good job.
I hear that.
Yeah, just to back that up, no risk, no reward.
Mm.
And life is for the living. You don't want to live with regret, saying that you wish you coulda, shoulda, woulda. Do it now. You got an idea, you got a plan, you got tools. Use what you got until you get better tools. Do it now. Don't waste time. Live your dreams. There's no reason why you can't live your dreams now, but it takes making baby steps before you can run. You got to crawl before you walk.
Absolutely.
And don't be ashamed of that. Be proud of your product and love the process. Enjoy the process of refinement. You know, everybody started somewhere, but one thing they didn't do was give up. You know,
Mhm.
just because it got tough. Just because it got tough. Pressure makes diamonds, guys. You gotta
Sure.
just stick with it. Stay down until you come up, like everybody else says, man. And that's just the truth, man. Every motivational tape out there, listen to them, believe them, and make the first step.
It's up to you guys if you want to just share the social media with our audience so they can contact you, but that is entirely up to you because we understand that can be private.
Do it. Let them
Yeah,
follow
right.
you. Let them
Right
follow
now,
you.
I'm gonna keep it private.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
You know
fine.
what I'm
That's
saying?
fine.
I'll
That's
keep it
fine.
private though.
I respect that. I respect that. But follow that Four Walls Instagram. We're going to be posting it and everything within the release of this show date. Definitely, Sunshine, thank you for introducing us to these inspiring minds of the future. We appreciate you. Any motivational advice you want to give out before we close this show to the audience?
Just trust God, trust yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and don't listen to all the chit chat. And we also have rescheduled the Family Feud to September 13th, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., 999 Broad Street in Bridgeport.
Got you. Definitely look out for that.
And that's the movie premiere. Sorry.
Oh, noted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sunshine. We appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Q, Stavon, WNHHLP, 103.5 FM New Haven, myself, Preston, and the one and only Mr. Easy Blues. We appreciate everyone. Thank you so much.
Wondering what to write about, trying to figure out what it's all about. Existentialist, am I worth anything or just a scout? I don't know. I don't know.